All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Nikki Earnshaw. Of course, right after this program, you stay tuned for Hanging with Henning. He'll be on from 12 to 3. And Kevin Durso's here. He'll be sitting with, I'll talk a little Flyers hockey, Nikki Earnshaw.
Yeah, they will. 12 to 3. And then we got the Phillies, remember, right after from 3:30. That coverage starts 3:30.
Busy
Phillies,
day.
Tigers, Scooble, Wheeler today.
Busy day. All right, now it's time for the Beach Patrol Report brought to you by McCann Realtors of Sea Isle City, 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle. For rental and sales, call 609-263-7422 or go online to McCannRealtors.com where you can keep up with all the South Jersey Lifeguard news and racing schedules. And by the Ocean City Beach Patrol Lifeguard Alumni Association, this summer honoring all lifeguards with 25 years or more of service in Ocean City, reminding you to be safe and swim near a lifeguard. Now, yesterday, we were going to be broadcasting live at the Margate Memorials in Margate, but because of inclement weather, rough seas, and high wind, wild wind conditions, we had to postpone it to Monday. So we'll be on the beach Monday. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room a legend in South Jersey Beach Patrol races. He won numerous races. Let's welcome into the locker room Captain Chuck Gowdy. Good morning, Chuck.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Chuck. Matter of fact, right now we're on the YouTube channel and the X platform at Locker Room 973, and we got a picture of you and Graves coming through the surf, taking off. Man, you guys rode together for a long time.
Yeah, Graves, great friend of mine. It just came real natural with us partnering up and rowing together.
Hey, before we get into the meat and potatoes of the Beach Patrol report, how much did you guys train? How long would you prepare for the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships?
So, we trained all year round. There's no way around it. If you want to be competitive, you had to train all year round. But specifically inside a lifeguard boat, when the summer started, roughly
right.
April, May, that's when we started really hitting it. And as got older, got more seasoned, that dwindled down a little more to specific races for me.
We've watched you over the years, and I like any other sport experience, right, Chuck? It plays has a lot to do with how competitive you are. I mean, being an experienced rower is paramount to being victorious.
Absolutely, you can see the guys who are top 3, top 5 every week. You have a lot of experience up there. You're always going to have the new guys, the young guys that are really finding their way, finding their groove. They're going to make a name for themselves, but experience usually plays off, especially in conditions we got right now.
We were supposed to be broadcasting live. We are covering the Margate Memorials, which was going to be on Friday. But you guys had to make a really tough decision, and I know it wasn't an easy one for Chief Graves, yourself. You guys probably all put your heads together. But how did you come about in making that final decision to cancel?
Yeah, so we were monitoring the weather all week long, and like you just said, for us it's a tough one as former competitors. You always want to race, and that we really wanted to try to get it in, and then just change the people's plans. We got South Jersey next week, so it wasn't an easy one. But at the end of the day, it was safety first, and it really just come down to that.
We're talking with captain of the Margate City Beach Patrol, Chuck Gowdy. Chuck, speaking of you just said you know the jerseys are next Friday. So what's that do to the racers' strategy? You guys are going to race now on Monday and Friday. That's really quick. That's a quick turnaround.
These guys are top athletes. They're built for this. As an athlete, not a whole lot. It really doesn't. You're going to be training through the week anyway. You're just going to adapt.
Chuck, we see a little bit of a changing of the guard with a lot of these crews. I'm looking at I have the list of racers for the Dutch Hoffmans in front of me with the doubles crew. By the way, that's another thing. The Wildwood, the Dutch Hoffmans at Wildwood, which we broadcasted live from, they have 8 events. When you get to the Margate Memorials and the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships, you just have the standard 3: the doubles, the singles, and the swim. But you got a lot of younger crews now. I noticed some of the names, especially with the Savell brothers, Joe and Brandon. He's only a senior. He just graduated high school.
Yeah, it's really remarkable what these guys are doing. They're top athletes. These guys are on crew all year round at a real high level. They found their way. They're really they come from a rowing family where you could see that they put their time in.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, it's one thing. Like a lot of these beach patrols, I know because I'm in Ocean City. You don't even see boats on the beach anymore, Chuck.
It's. I don't want to say it's getting phased out, but it isn't what it used to be. We got to adapt with the times and stuff like that, and really, even down here in Margate, we don't have boats on every stretch, but we do have boats where needed, and boats are paramount for lifeguards training, for lifeguards just a visual, and also for rescues.
Chuck, with Dan Adams is part of our broadcast, and he said, yeah, having the jet ski or the wave runner around, but you could get a wave runner to the beach, it might not start. But you can always have two people in that boat. You can get out through heavy surf. You can get some from A to B really quickly.
It's situational, like Billy. It's really just another tool to have in a shed.
Yeah.
The lifeguard boat is going to be flipped over catamarans. You're going to have to take multiple people in, stranded boats. So there's really just different situations that you're going to have to use a Sea-Doo, a lifeguard boat, a paddleboard, or just swim. And
how about in Avalon a few weeks back? They had that big rescue, and what's really interesting is amazing is Ryan Finnegan, who's who rows singles for Avalon. He was a major part of that rescue.
I believe it. You're going to want your best guys to go out there. And if he's the most experienced at that point to where he needs to go, then that's great for their patrol. And I'm glad to hear that. The experience and the know-it-all to take the boat is being utilized.
So let's talk a little bit about your doubles crew, Bechtel and Smallwood. Are they going to be representing Margate in the Margate Memorials?
Yes, they are. They're ready to go. I know they're both chomping at the bit to go last night, but they're ready. They're ready for Monday.
Chris Spire's going to be rowing singles for you guys?
Yes, he is. And Chris, has been right there all year long. We're expecting big things out of Margate this week.
And of course, your swimmer is Zach Vassar, and he's been dominant. I mean, he's always finishing 1-2 in a lot of these races. So I mean, you guys Margate City's got potential to do really well in the Margate Memorials, and then of course, and the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships, which will be in Avalon, and we'll be there for that race as well.
Yeah, we're real hopeful that we have a strong showing, especially here at home, and then leading right into South Jersey's.
Now you guys are next to Ventnor City and Longport, so you guys all know each other. I know the competitive juices are flowing. You guys probably see each other out and about. You probably even work with some of them in the winter. But how special is that going against people and being able to beat them?
Oh, well, Chris Spires, his brother, rows for Ventnor.
Yeah, right.
They're racing family. So that's really just, it always kind of comes down to that. We're all best friends. We're all family. It's great to be able to talk smack to each other and then, go out there and have a beer afterwards.
All right. What did you win? 11 Jersey titles? How many races did you win?
12.
12. So you and but you didn't win them all with Chris Graves, though. You had another partner, didn't you?
No, I had Ashton. Me and Ashton won 5 together. Me and Chris 4. Me and Mike Daugherty 3.
Daugherty,
and I
that's
won
it.
Singles. Yep.
I will never forget. I think it was in the Margate Memorials a few years back when Ashton Funk was rowing singles, and he was like in 5th place on the way in, and he caught an outer break, got on the stern sheet, he was standing up, and rode it all the way in and took first. It was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life.
And Ashton's a big guy, so so I remember that very clearly.
So what was really cool about that is the response that he got in from the rest of the Beach Patrol. He was in the boat. They picked the boat up and carried him off. While he was in the boat, I couldn't even interview him.
And that's what's great about these races. It really, you have things like that. It's exciting action. Be ready for this for Monday. We got waves out here right now.
Is that right? We got some swell?
Yes, we do. We're about 2-3 foot swells anticipated for Monday. So singles and doubles it's gonna be exciting.
A lot of surfers in the water right now there, Chuck.
Yeah. It looks nice. I'm telling you, we're setting the flags as we speak. So it's happening.
One other thing before I let you go. Danny Rogers from Seattle, he had a big win in the South Jerseys a couple years back, and the Seattle City, you always hear Sea Isle. The whole crew gets into it, and they carried him off. That was something I'll never forget.
Oh yeah, Seattle shows up. When they roll, they roll together. That we love that. That's really like what the lifeguarding races are all about, and just the family, community, and the pride for your city.
Well, Chuck, I got to be honest with you. I want to thank you, especially the Margate City Beach Patrol. You guys give me great access. We'll be broadcasting live from Margate on Monday, and then, of course, we'll be in Avalon for the South Jersey Lifeguard Championship. We look forward to seeing you there. Chuck Gowdy, as always, we appreciate it.
Thanks, Bill. See you Monday. There
he is, Chuck Gowdy, captain of the Margate City Beach Patrol. I'm telling you, Nick Earnshaw, if you haven't been there for a photo finish with like a horse race,
I remember last year.
Yeah, but Danny Rogers like this. Yeah. When I saw when I was talking about Ashton Funk and Danny Rogers from Seattle, they carried the guards carried the boat off the beach out of the water's edge, and Danny Rogers was standing up with his arms in the air like this.
Wow.
Like, I have my arms extended if you're watching.
Yeah, if you're watching on the YouTube or X platform.
I keep forgetting.
Or they can't see on the radio. Yeah, we are on the radio here.
That's what sports is all about. Like Durant coming in the ninth inning.
Oh, 4 pitches.
We got something to look forward to now, Nicky Earnshaw.
No, it's going to be exciting the rest of the year. I mean, listen, it's August. It's the Sunday of the summer, but we still got some great races on the Beach Patrol. Can't wait Monday.
Then we got Thursday. You got the Eagles Thursday night.
Eagles Thursday. Phillies continue. They're going to make the playoff push. Sixers, Flyers starting.
Don't bring me down. I'm just saying.
We'll be starting soon.
Real quick, the Eagles start up their preseason already.
Thursday.
How excited are you, Nick?
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Like, we've been so locked in on the Phillies, I feel like, lately, just because of the trade deadline, everything. But we remember football's back. Football is back, man.
Listen, football reigns supreme. Let's face it, Nick. Football reigns supreme. But with the Phillies a half game up on the Mets, and this is going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, no, this is.
We got to get ready for a great fall.
I can't wait for the fall. It's my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite season. You got playoff baseball, Red October, Eagles starting. Are you kidding me? It can't get better than that, Schweiner. It can't.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll finish talking little birds about. Did I show you the picture I had taken with Sidney Brown?
Yeah, you did.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it.
Because he looks like he might be getting the starting nod.
Yeah, he's looking good.
He's looking good. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, prepare for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Go down there and say hello to Will, Jason, Chet. They do a phenomenal job. JM. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up the show. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.